Hey everyone, Stacy here with the Tilley Family Farm. Thanks for checking back in with me, guys. I know it's been a while. Just a little update on what has happened to me. So y'all know last year I broke my leg. Matter of fact, July 31st made 1 year. And I went back to the doctor that very day on my year anniversary because I had a goat that rammed into my right knee and hyperextended my knee, and did an MRI on it, and the doctor said that it was a bad bone bruise, and he saw some very small tiny fractures in the bone. So he just said it was going to take time to heal, and man, it has been rough. I'm just now kind of getting back to normal. I still can't bend my knee completely. I can't kneel down, do those kind of things, but things are starting to fall apart around here, and I've got to get moving again, and I think that will help me to be more mobile and kind of get back to normal, stretching my knee and that kind of stuff. But today I actually have some baby silkies that are starting to get a little bigger. Let me show them to you. I hatched them out myself right here. If you can see them in there, I know there's a shadow. Mama's in there with them, but there's 8 little babies. And what I want to do is, you see they're in this small little cage, and they're starting to outgrow their cage, so I want to build them their own little caged in area, because I want to keep their breed specific. I don't want them mixing with my other chickens. So that's what I'm going to work on today, and I want to take you guys along. Let's go. So I've been thinking really hard about where I want to put their cage, and at first I was going to put it in my backyard by my house, but then I figured if I do a garden this year, they're going to be getting in my garden, tearing all that up, then I have to put a fence around my garden, just extra work. So I came out here in the pasture where I have my chickens now, and which they are right here. This needs some major work, and that's going to be my next project. But for my little silkies now, I got to get them something because they're just getting too big. So I thought about putting their little cage area right here, but then I decided against that because I didn't want to interfere with me having to come in with my truck or my trailer, and it just kind of limits my space. So my future plans, what I'm going to do, all this right here is going to get torn down. It's old, and you can see I've just kind of put some tin up around here to kind of patch holes. Had a predator problem at one time, and so I was just throwing stuff up to patch it at the time, and it's starting to look really bad. It's starting to look like a local junkyard around here, and I don't want that. But in this cage right here, I have a bunch of roosters right now that I need to do something with. But this is where I keep my double yellow-headed parrots. I don't know if you can see that one up there. He is right. There's one. And here's the other one right here. So what I'm going to do, all this is going to be torn down, this whole thing. And right here, under this shed, I thought it would be a great place to enclose this. Then I'll build a little house inside here, and I'm going to put my double yellowhead parrots here. All this stuff is going to be gone. I'm going to get all this mess out of the way. And then I'm going to take this shed that I have here. Show you. This is where I'm going to ultimately make my chicken house, in this shed. I'm going to clean it all out. Right now I just got a bunch of stuff in there that's kind of storage, and also all my animal feed is in there. I'm going to get all that out and put that in probably my big yard. My chicken feed I might leave out here and put in my big red barrels that I have. Not quite sure about that, but I'm gonna fix up this little red barn. I'm gonna paint it and make it look real nice and cute. And you see I got a bunch of feed bags and stuff in there I gotta get out. Got a bunch of junk. I'm gonna clean all this out, and I thought it'd be a perfect place where I could build my house for my chickens to stay. I could put some little nesting boxes in here and put some put some posts up for them to roost on. So thought this would be perfect. And then tear down all this mess. But today, I've decided to put my little hoop house that I'm going to build right here for my silkies. That way, my silkies will be here, my other chickens will be in there, and this is a big fenced in area here that I keep. I can let them all out, let them free range together, and at least that's my plan, or what I'm thinking about doing. I'm not sure because I do want to keep my silkies breed specific, so I might end up closing off this little area in here. I'm just not sure yet, but I think I want to put my hoop house here, and that way I can still have all my chickens back here in this area. So let's get started. I got to get all material. Pretty turkey time. That's Lola and Louie. I got to get all my materials out of my truck there. So let's get started. One thing I didn't mention, you guys, is this build is not going to be a perfect build. I am no carpenter, so I'll wing it as I go. So it may even turn out different than what I first had in mind, but let's see what happens. So here's all my lumber, and I'm going to put this on blocks so it doesn't have a tendency to rot, because I noticed when I built this one, all those bottom boards are rotting. So, but I'll still make it predator proof. I'll bring it to where the wire comes down past the board. So, and also if something happens where if I decide I don't want it here, I can possibly move it. I'm hoping, but hopefully it'll be fine just right there. The only other place I was thinking is maybe right here, which I still may put it there. We'll see what happens. Like I said, it's one of those things that we just decide as we go. Can y'all see this? I got somebody touching my head here. Every time I come over here, the kitty hangs off the top, taps me on the head with his foot. Hey, Bagheera! Bagheera! Kiki! Hey, Bagheera! What are you doing, buddy? Huh? What are you doing? Hey, kitty. Hi, buddy. Hi, sweetheart. Sometimes when you're not expecting it, it kind of freaks you out. Right now, I'm about 4 hours into the project, and I've got the frame and the hoop up. As you can see, I'm just putting some supports in the corners now. Good morning, guys. This is a week later from the last time that we spoke. Today is Saturday, October the 21st. It's about 7:57 in the morning. It is 59 degrees here in Huffman, Texas, and it feels good. So let me show y'all how far I got on my chicken coop last week. And I also worked on it a little bit during the week. One day I got home from work a little bit earlier, so I was able to work on it a little bit before it got dark. And I got the bottom part painted. I still got to paint on the inside here, but the wire's kind of in the way. I really should have painted these before I put it together. So, but yeah, so today I'm gonna work on putting the tin across the top and the sides here. I'm not going all the way down. In the back I will go down, but this front half I'm gonna leave open. Because see, I have 2 cattle panels here. This is where I put them together with these hog rings. So this front half I'm going to leave open so they can come out and get some sunshine or whatever. But this part right here, all the way from that centerpiece to here, I'm going to enclose in. And then over here is where I'm going to put my chicken boxes where they'll lay their eggs. And I'll have a little door that I can open to reach in and get the eggs. And here at the bottom, I'm gonna put some fencing to make it predator proof. And of course I'll fence in this whole part right here in the door, which I got the door painted over here. I just got to put it together. So I'm gonna work on those things today and see how far I get, and I'll update you guys in a little while. All right, you guys, it is now 11:40, and what I've been doing is painting, and I got everything painted. Let me show you how it looks. I think it looks really good. My door is going to be red, so it's going to stand out. And I got both sides of these boards painted, which are going to go on the very back. So I have that wall back there. So then I got to put the tin on top and the little wire on the sides to keep the predators out. So work in progress, but it's coming along. So I'll get back with you in a little while. Well, it is 6:35, y'all. Let me show you what I got done. Got the door on, and I made a mistake when I put the door together. Kind of funny. What I did was, for the board that goes across here, I measured from here to here, not giving leeway for these 2x4s. So I had to take the door back down, recut that top and bottom board there, put them back together, put the supports back on them. Then I got the wire on it. I got my little lock here. I got my backstop so the door doesn't open all the way in and tear out the screws on the little hinges. Yeah, because if that door goes all the way through, then that'll mess these up. Learn from experience. I got the back on. Got this cut out. That's where I'm going to put my little egg nesting boxes. And so I still got to do that. Got to put the wire on the sides and got to put the tin from the sides and the top there. Then I'll be done. But it may take a little while to build these nesting boxes too, but I think it looks really good, and I'm really happy with it. So, but I'm running out of daylight, so I got to stop. And then tomorrow's Sunday, we go to church and we do some errands, so probably won't get to work on it till next weekend again, or maybe sometime during the week. But I'll keep you guys posted as I go along. Hey y'all, it's a new day. It's a whole new week. But guess what? I have something really exciting to show y'all. My new chicken coop. I finished it last night about 8 o'clock at night, so it was pitch black dark. I couldn't film. But check it out, guys. I'm really super excited about how this project turned out. Check it out. I overhung the roof here, so if it's raining and I gotta get inside to get food and water or clean it out, whatever, I got this overhang to protect me. It looks really good from this side. I like just a regular old tin look, but on this side I had to use some extra tin that I had, some old tin I had left over. So it's this old yellow looking tin. I'm not proud of this side at all. See the difference in the look? So I may end up painting this. Maybe just the sides at least. I got my little silkies in there, and they seem to be liking it. Got all 10 of them there. There's Daddy, the big one here. And this one right here is Mama. She hatched all these babies out. Hatched out all the babies and naturally sat on them and hatched them herself. I didn't have to put them in the incubator. That's what I'm trying to say. But they got the food over here in the corner, and they got the water over there. They got several perches to get up on. And let me show you the backside. I got an overhang here too, in case it's raining when I come to get the eggs. This is my little egg box. Just got a simple little latch. Open that up, and there's the eggs. Oh, there is an egg. Look at there. That's her first little egg. Mama's got it figured out. Pretty smart chickie. I do have some additional things that I need to finish up, like some touch paints. I ended up adding this, and I want to paint the handle. Go around, and there's a few little places that need touching up. The board in there that goes across the where she lays her eggs. I don't know if y'all can see that or not, but that board that runs across there, I need to paint that too. But other than that, I'm gonna add something in here. I was thinking maybe some palm pellets, because you can see the daylight between the bottom board there and the ground. There's a little bit of space there, and I'm afraid these little silkies might get out. I definitely don't want some kind of critter getting in. Snakes or something. This is never going to be snake proof, because see the holes around the tin there. But I have not had a problem with snakes, so I'm hoping that won't be an issue. But it is. If it is, we'll address that when it occurs. But see, you always have a crack between the door facing as well. And those snakes can squeeze flat and get into little bitty tiny places. But I don't think that this will be a problem, because I'm going to be collecting her eggs. So there's not going to be eggs that just stay in here. That would be what the snake would be after, would be her eggs. But if I ever decide to hatch any more little silkies out, then that's when I'll have to watch for the snakes. But guys, I am super proud, like I said, of this project and how it turned out. So I'm really excited. I think it looked well. It turned out well. Everything looks really good on it. The only one thing that I would do different, that I know of for sure, is if I build another one of these, you see how I use the hog ties to splice the wire pieces back together, because it came in like a 3-foot section. Next time, I would just take the roll and go all the way over this way and down. And that way, I won't be splicing any wires together. I'll just nail it at the bottom, or staple it in this case, and then put another section here, put it over. That would have been the smarter, easiest, fastest way to do it. And I figured out on this side right here on the front, this is one solid piece. I just stapled it around there, stapled it here, and hog-tied it here on the edge. But over here on this side, I had a small piece of wire. See here where it's spliced together? I had this piece of wire that I wanted to use, and I thought, oh, it'll fit perfect here. And then I had to get another piece to put here. So when I came to do this side, I was like, oh my gosh, it would have been so much easier over there if I did this, just one solid piece. I should just staple it, staple it, staple it. Here I had to staple all of it and then splice these two together. So that's what I will do next. I really would like to build another one of these. I don't know if it's going to be in the near future or not, but I really would like to, because I really like how this coop turned out. My next project, I think, well, I got two in mind that I want to do for sure. And one is knocking down this old coop right here. This was my first coop, and as you can see, I had some tree limbs fall out and damage this thing, and it's just starting to fall apart. I still have some good wood on here that I want to keep and reclaim. I took a piece of wood from here, or actually I had a piece of tin up there that I used over there. But I'm going to knock all this down and get rid of it, and I think I'm going to put these guys over here in this red barn. I got one little leak up here on top somewhere that I got to fix. I'm not quite sure where it is, but I cleaned this shed out a couple weeks ago, and I've seen what people do is they'll take linoleum and put them on these floors, and then when you put down your shavings or whatever you want to put in here, it's really easy to sweep out and clean out. I could put their roosting racks back here, and over here put the nesting boxes. Not sure what I'd do with all this food. I know I could put some under here, but this is food also for my goats and stuff, which I guess I could put in my big barn. But I don't know. I haven't quite 100% made a decision on that or figured it out. But you gotta get out of here, mister. Hold on. I'll also feed the kitty cats in here. She wants some food. So this is Sarah. Hi, Sarah. Sarah. For all my work friends, see, this is the cat that looks just like the cat that we have at work. Let's give Sarah some food. I got Big Air around here somewhere. He looks like the black kitty that we have at work also. Dude, you need to get out of here. You're too loud. Out, 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 out. Out, out. There's Louie. Louie the turkey. He's a big boy. He's beautiful. Fans out his feathers. But yeah, so that's my projects around here. I'm not quite sure what I'm gonna do next, but I'll figure it out, I'm sure. Well, you guys stay tuned. We'll get back to you on the next project. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye.